Good morning, student. Today we are going to start a new chapter. Its name is Reproduction in Organisms. Okay. This is our new chapter. That's name is Reproduction in Organism. First of all, what we can mean by that particular reproduction? In our biology subject, what is the meaning of that particular reproduction? Reproduction is nothing but the potential ability of any organism that produces its own children's progeny. Whenever we discuss about that particular reproduction is one of the potential ability of all living organism that produces its own children's progeny. यानी कोई भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म खुद के बच्चे तैयार करने की जो क्षमता रखता है, that is called as the reproduction. So, in this particular biology, that going to suggest all that particular organism are having ability to reproduce their young progeny or their own individuals. Because of that, continuity of life of any organism started or continue within this particular planet, and perpetuation of organism continue on this particular planet, without which no one organism get immortal. So whenever we discuss about that particular reproduction, all organisms having some limited lifespan. Each and every organism possesses some limited lifespan. So what is the meaning of that particular lifespan? Lifespan is the period between the birth and death of that organism. कोई भी organism के from their birth to their death, whatever is the time is there, that period is considered as lifespan. So lifespan of organism is different to each and every organism. When we consider that particular size of organism not related to the lifespan. How we can consider this one? How we can understand that? Whenever we discuss about that particular crow and parrot, you see that both that particular birds, they having the same size, but crow possesses only 15-year lifespan, and in that sense parrot possesses 140 years of lifespan. Some of that particular organism possesses nearly 1 day of their lifespan, and some of them may going to possess 4,000 years of that particular lifespan. One of that particular plant, its name is Arabidopsis. This particular plant possesses nearly 1 to 2 weeks lifespan, and people tree possesses near about 4,000 years of that particular lifespan. Look at this variation, where that particular 1 or 2 weeks and where that particular thousands of that particular year. But the lifespan of any organism not depend on their size and shape. Some of that particular organism live only for 1 day, or some of that particular organism life for that 4,000 years. But here you see that each and every organism that taken the birth, it should get die because of natural or any activity. Before to die, all that particular organism, they reproduces their young individuals for the continuity of that particular life, and for that particular process they having the potential ability that we considered as that particular reproduction. That is the reproduction. So there are so many different kinds of organisms, they going to reproduces themselves. How they may going to be reproduces themselves, there are two different kinds of that particular reproduction. तो वो किस तरह से खुद को रिप्रोड्यूसेस करते हैं उसके आधार पे अगर हम लोग देखें तो उसके दो प्रकार होते हैं. One of that particular type is called as asexual type of reproduction. You can say that the types of reproduction, there are two different types. One of them is nothing but the asexual and another one is nothing but the sexual reproduction. So again one question gets raised, on what basis these particular types of the reproduction have been carried out? What is the basis of that particular type? Involvement of parents number. How much number of parents involved in the formation or in that particular reproduction process, and involvement of gametes. Whether there should be enough involvement of that particular gametes and how much number of that particular parents going to be involved, on that basis there are two different kinds of the reproduction. One of them that is called as the asexual and another one is called as sexual type of the reproduction. In asexual type of reproduction, only one parent involved, only one parent. And in case of sexual type of reproduction, two parents involved. And here no gametes involvement, and here gametes involvement. Here there should be an involvement of that particular gametes, and here no gamete get involved in this particular reproductive process. So here you see that whenever you consider that particular two different kinds, whatever it may be the type of the reproduction का कुछ भी प्रकार रहने दीजिए, but there are some basic features of reproduction के कुछ basic features. First basic feature, that is nothing but the replication of DNA. That is the genetic basis of all organisms. Look at this. Whenever we consider this particular reproduction, whatever maybe the type is there, but the one thing which is very important, that is the replication of DNA. This is very important. That is the genetic basis of all that particular organism. First of all, it is going to be replicated. And another one is nothing but the cell division. Cell division. No matter whether it may be a mitotic or meiotic, but cell division is another basic feature of all types of that particular reproduction. Third one is very important basic feature is nothing but the formation of reproductive cells. Third basic feature, and the fourth basic feature is nothing but the development of new individual from reproductive cells. So these are not nothing but the four basic features of any reproduction. One of that that is called as the replication of that particular DNA. Another one is nothing but the cell division. Third one is nothing but the formation of that particular reproductive cell. And the fourth one is nothing but the development of new individual from that reproductive cells. So in this way, whenever you consider the reproduction, this basic feature you should have to understand basically. Then, whenever you say that particular asexual type of the reproduction, जब हम लोग asexual type of the reproduction के बारे में सोचते हैं, I already told you that in asexual type of reproduction, it is uniparental system of reproduction. That means here only one parent get involved in the reproduction process, and another one is nothing but the no fusion of gametes or sex cells. इसमें किसी भी तरह के कोई भी gametes का fusion नहीं होता है. That's why this process is also called apomixis. This process is also called as apomixis. What is the meaning of that particular apo? Apo means without, and another thing is nothing but what is the meaning of the mixis? Mixis means nothing but the fusion. So without fusion of that particular gametes, asexual type of reproduction have been carried out, and it is very rapid multiplication process. It is very rapid. That means very fast, within a quick time there should be a formation of new individuals within a quick time. Then in this particular asexual type of the reproduction, only mitotic divisions involved. Only mitotic type of the division get involved, and not any meiotic type of the division going to be involved then all individuals produced are exactly, that is genetically and morphologically similar, that is clone. In this particular asexual type of the reproduction, whatever it may be the new individual going to be produced, all that individuals are genetically and morphologically similar to their own parents, and such a type of that particular genetically similar new individuals, they were considered as clones. Then all that particular asexual type of the reproductive organisms, they were considered as clones. An individual of asexual reproduction is called as ramete. What is the ramete? Ramete is nothing but an individual of asexual type of the reproduction. A single individual of that particular clone is considered as ramete, and ramete is nothing but a clone that possesses genetic similarity and morphological similarity to their own parents. Then, whenever we discuss about that particular asexual type of the reproduction, how many different ways that particular asexual type of the reproduction going to be work? So, asexual reproduction types of asexual reproduction. The first one, the basic thing, is nothing but simply a binary fission. Binary fission. What is the meaning of that particular binary fission? Binary fission has nothing but simple mitotic division. Simple mitotic division. Simple. Very simple. all that particular protist, say microorganism just like a bacteria, then amoeba, are they going to carry out such a type of that particular binary fission. In this binary fission, simple mitotic type of the cell division carried out, and because of that, unicellular organism get multiplied, and they going to produce their new individuals. I already told you that each and every living organism having a particular lifespan, and after that particular lifespan, they may get naturally die. But unicellular organism like bacteria are immortal. They never get die naturally. Only artificially going to kill them by giving them as a poison or by increasing that particular temperature. But naturally they cannot get die. How they cannot get die? How we can say that they cannot get die? Because these particular bacteria multiply themselves into two new individuals. Bacteria, they multiply themselves into two new individuals, and that's why their body get divided into two new organisms, and therefore this particular bacteria never get die naturally. In this particular binary fission, there are three different kinds of the binary fission. One of that particular binary fission is called a simple binary fission. This simple binary fission which have been observed in case of amoeba. In amoeba, simple binary fission get carried out. Here no any plane, or that in any plane this particular amoeba get divided into two equal new individuals. Another one is nothing but the vertical type of vertical binary fission. This vertical, or you can say that longitudinal binary fission that get observed in case of Euglena. Here its body get divided into two equal up in a vertical plane, and the third one is nothing but the transverse binary fission, and transverse binary fission get observed in case of that particular Paramecium. In Paramecium, transverse binary fission, in case of Euglena, longitudinal binary fission, and in case of amoeba, simple binary fission going to be observed there. So this is one of that particular binary fission type of asexual type of the reproduction, and another type of this particular asexual type of reproduction is asexual type of reproduction. Second type is nothing but the sporulation. Another type that we call as, this one is nothing but the first one, and another type is nothing but the sporulation. Look, this is another type of that particular asexual type of reproduction, sporulation. Special unicellular structure produced for the reproduction. They are going to carry out two works, or they are going to carry out two functions. One of them is nothing but the multiplication, and another one is nothing but the transportation. That means they transfer that individual from one place to another. In case of that particular multiplication and transportation, these are the two functions which are being performed by this particular sporulation process. So here there are again three different kinds of this particular sporulation is there. One of them is nothing but the, one type of this particular sporulation is nothing but the zoospores. Zoospores. What the name going to be indicates, zoo means animals. Animal like, that means those spores which are spores which move. Those spores which can move from one place to another by using that particular flagella. and this thing which we are going to be observed in case of this particular aquatic life form, and the best example as in the case of Chlamydomonas. This is one of that particular algae which may going to possess the zoospore. Such a type of that particular zoospores are present. They going to possess such a type of that particular two flagella. By using this particular flagella, they may get moved from one place to another, and they produces the new individual. This is one of that particular type in case of that particular sporulation. Another type in this particular sporulation is conidia. What is the meaning of that particular conidia? Look at this. Conidia. The non-motile spore. Second one is nothing but the conidia is there. Conidia. Non-motile spores produced in fungi like Penicillium. In case of this particular fungus, there should be a formation of non-motile spores. The best example as in the case of Penicillium and Aspergillus. And also in case of that particular Rhizopus, so there should be a formation of non-motile spore. They were called as Conidia. This is another case. Then another type of this particular asexual type of reproduction is nothing but the budding. It is the third type of that particular asexual type of the reproduction, budding. What is actually the bud? Bud is nothing but an outgrowth which may going to be observed over that particular organism, and it is, look at this, in case of that particular yeast. So yeast, it is a unicellular fungus. That particular unicellular fungus which we are going to possess such a type of that particular outgrowth. Simply it is nothing but a protuberance which have been observed in case of this particular fungus. This outgrowth which may going to be enlarged in size, which forming that particular connection with this particular parent organism, then it may going to be expanded, then it may get detached from this particular parent organism. And there should be a formation of two different organisms. Then this one is nothing but that particular budding process is there. It is an external budding. Another budding is there, that is called as the internal one. And internal budding have been observed in case of sponges. They are called as gemmules. It is an internal budding in case of sponges. Such a type of that particular outgrowth not observed externally, but it may going to be observed inside that particular body of organism, and the new individual which is going to be produced, and that is called a gemmules formation.